I think it typically starts off with, if you look at most of these compliance frameworks out there, especially the cybersecurity, information security frameworks, they're very data centric, right? So you could typically look at your customer base if you're a service provider, right? As well as looking at yourself as a service provider. What kind of data am I handling? What kind of data is my customers handling? And then using that as a way to point to some kind of framework or regulation, whether that be HIPAA, whether that be CMMC, et cetera. And at that point, you would want to probably look into a functionality that can help with crosswalking requirements, right? Controls, for example, and just starting off there with that as a framework in mind. And I always tell folks, it's everything in cyber compliance is very complex, right? It's very nuance driven. It gets down to the lower level details. That's why typically it's a full-time job, right? And so with that in mind, if you can put a framework together where you're sourcing different requirements and crosswalking them, that should be your starting point, in my opinion. That should then point to more explicit set of requirements for like your tooling, your personnel, how you do your processes and your business operations, and so on and so forth.